XTarantulaX grew up in a desert village, and we give them 6 elements that he should keep that they should keep him safe.
Really?
The dry element.
Ano?
Sorry about that, guys. It's so annoying. The first evocation element, the second evocation element, ice element, fire element, and last but not least, the ender element. However, something went horribly wrong with the elements due to an unnatural spider that tries to break them apart, and the spider successfully broke them apart. Once broken, the shards of the elements are scattered across the overworld, and are now confined in yellow and crystal-like structures called corruption crystals. The elements will remain inside the corruption crystals forever, unless the corruption crystal and the structure that it built is destroyed. Hearing about this, he prepares his bow and arrow to defeat and destroy those crystals. And then he arrived at an ancient ruins and went for the entrance. But just as he's about to shoot the bow, something flanked him. Another scorpion. He realized, wait, isn't this scorpion supposed to be in the nether? And so he begins the shot. And he defeated the scorpion in just one shot. Later, he proceeded to destroy the arrow, but he should know that he must be from a safe distance away. And so he made his shot and destroyed the crystal. And there it was, the dry element. He went across the broken ridge and took the element. He managed to retrieve the element and get out from the broken river. His next target was the first evocation element, leaving behind the destroyed ancient ruins. Later, he found an ancient temple and went for it, but something wasn't right. He also knew that there is an entrance somewhere in the temple. But he realized that the evocation rate was stuck. He got it. However, he unexpectedly spotted a wild turkey, which is a reward after defeating the evocation wraith. He went in to look for the crystal, but he saw an obsidian square. And when he looked up, another corruption crystal was spotted. And so, he got up. And when he went in to take his shot. But he missed, and only hit bedrock. However, he must dig and dig and dig to avoid getting killed. And so, he built a bridge made of bedrock, clumsy trees, and does that to keep a distance away and not wanting to die. Now reaching his distance, he can finally shoot the crystal. And the crystal was destroyed. He attempted to get inside the temple, but he was burned. He nearly took him out. They were resist those rays, and he went back up to avoid the flames, searching for the first evocation element, but he found out that the chairs were completely busted from the explosion, and so he went on inside, and the first evocation element was escaped, and so he got back down to defend himself from those wraiths. Once teleported, and then he saw another fire. He ran to the current location of the wraiths, and he spotted them. He needed him because of something. There's another one. Suddenly, it hit a zombie. He's looking for the wraiths. He looked for the wraith. Kill the wraith. The other wraiths were killed, and then he went back for the evocation, for the element. He went back to the busted stairs, jumped over, and got onto the obsidian, which is slightly smaller than the first encountered, and took the first evocation element with him. So he went off. Later, he arrived at the woodland mansion, but something isn't quite right. There is no carpet in between. There's no red carpet in between any other red carpet, and he knew this must lead to the evoker, and so he went down. Follow the trail, knowing that it's gonna lead to the evoker. He followed the trail, and he keeps on following and following and following. It's very long. He later follows the trail that heads to the right, then to the left, and there it goes. Another corruption crystal with an evoker. It must have been corrupted. And so he began to fight. The evoker was summoning Vexes. He shot one. Another Vex killed. And so he searches for the other Vex, but he realized it was gone. So he began shooting the evoker to death. But he realized the evoker was gone. He searched around for the evoker until he spotted the evoker. And then he shot the evoker in the head. However, a Vex sacrificed itself to defend the evoker. Evocation fangs. But then he shot it in the head. He's summoning another group of Vexes, and the evoker a Vex was killed, and he proceeds to shoot the next evoker. However, he spots a Vex, and then proceeds to shoot the evoker. These Vexes keep on attacking him, but one Vex was shot. He throws multiple shots, not wanting to shoot the corrupted crystal by accident. But the boss must be defeated to destroy it. He then out the evocation room, trying to fight the Vexes. evocation ring. He shoots multiple vectors, and now he proceeds to run towards the evoker. Every single vex. He knew that the evoker was healing. Ignore the vexes and begin focusing on the evoker. However, the vexes shooting the vexes. They fly everywhere, and he doesn't know who to pick with. However, one vex notices. Have you evoker? He said. With the evoker gone, he proceeds to exit the evocation room and tries and has destroyed the crystal. But he missed. It only hit the bedrock. He aimed higher, a little higher, and he finally destroyed the end crystal. The corruption crystal. When he re-entered the evocation room, he spots something familiar. The second evocation element. He took it and ran. A little further, he came across a lone fortress. The moment he tried to step in, he encountered something very ungrateful. There's an astrologer. He threw an ice tank, and he proceeded. With the astrologer gone, he proceeds to go back to the lone fortress. And at that time, he's in. During the moment he stepped in, he's following a bridge that prevents him from falling down into an empty pit. And when he looked up, there's another corruption crystal. When he tried to shoot it, he noticed something. It's an illusioner. But at the moment, it disappeared. And many clones appeared. But he died. When he returned to the forest, he continued his fight with the illusioner. But fortunately, he fell into the pit, and he climbed up with packed ice. Carefully, he made his way up. But the moment he turned blind, due to an illusioner that turned his status effect. He began fighting the illusionist but was falling back into the pit. But then, he landed on another ice chunk that saved his life. He went on top, but he became blind again. He waited, and the illusioner disappeared. Where could he be? In his bones, suddenly he was slightly exposed and noticed the real illusioner. He was shocked. The illusioner fell. And he fell down. However, the illusioner suddenly disappeared and noticed that the illusioner was on top. He climbed back. He died multiple times by illusioners. He began to climb back up. When he saw that the illusioners were gone, he proceeds to climb. However, he unfortunately ran out of packed ice. Then he began using his obsidian. He noticed he was in a completely different area. He keeps climbing with obsidian. Trying to find the illusioners, but they were nowhere to be seen. Trying to track down the illusioners, he noticed they were gone. And when he fell, he killed an illusion clone that was shot. He became blind by an illusioner again. More illusioners became spawning. But was blinded again. Suddenly, he spots an illusioner up there, and he blinds him, knowing that it was the real illusioner. He shot it multiple times, but keeps missing. Then the illusioner is in a safe place. Suddenly, he was killed by an explosive. He tried spotting him, but was never there. But he found his friend Squiddy. However, unfortunately, he was blinded. He tried searching for the illusioner, but he found him. It was the real illusioner. However, he disappeared and found him again. However, he changed back into its original Squid Game outfit, which he's never going to be anymore. Like how I used to be in my frontman outfit. But I found out he was in creative mode all this time. In search for the illusioner. He found 2 illusioners, but they disappeared. The real illusioner was gone. Suddenly he went blind, and not knowing where the current location. Suddenly, the illusioner disappeared. When he found out that the illusioners are finally gone, he decided to destroy the crystal. The crystal is now destroyed, and when he went down, he was shocked. It's the ice element, and took it with him. And then he began to walk back, trying to avoid not falling into the pit. He grabs his obsidian and begins to follow. Hard to mine, and he began going. He swam. After he managed to get out, what he's after is the fire crystal. And so he searched for the fire crystal everywhere in the overworld, but was nowhere to be found. But he realized something. It's a fire crystal. And when he realized that, he realized the current location. He realized that the fire crystal is in another dimension that is very dangerous. The Nether. And so he began looking for a ruined portal which could lead him to the Nether. Eventually, he arrived at the current location of the ruined portal, and he went straight for it. He finds an abandoned chest right next to it, and gathers the flint and steel. He began fixing the portal. And when he tried to destroy it, but he realized one thing: he needs a pickaxe. So he took out his golden pickaxe and mined obsidian. And then he began to put obsidian back. And then he went in. He arrived at the Nether. It's a hot and dangerous place. When he went on top of a crimson tree, there's an island, multiple fires around it, and what he saw next shook him. There's a corruption crystal in one of the islands, and there's a fire on it. So he went to the island to put the fire out. He leapt over the magma block but failed. He refuses to mine quartz, as Enderite is his favorite. But the moment he reached the end, there's a red light, and the fire is really out. And when he realized that there's fire, he noticed that the fire is where the flame wraith was currently sitting on. He spotted the wraith coming towards the island. He went for the wraith and they teleported. So Fox made it back to the island, but the flame wraith isn't there. He tried to get out. Then he spotted the flame wraith in the lava pool, and so he began to he would only shoot if he was He shot the flame wraith in the face and was instantly killed. He put out the fire. And he went to destroy the crystal. But he dumped the flint and steel first, as he wanted to save space for the fire element. He shot it, and the corruption crystal was destroyed. He spotted the fire element. He tries to get it, but he was interrupted by the broken bridge. And in one risky jump, he failed. That is why he made his way out of boiling lava. He proceeds to jump again. Failed. He went back and jumped again. He sneaked. And then he jumped, but failed. He went back. He proceeds to do a very fast jump. He proceeds to jump again, but he managed to save the jump. He finds the fire element missing. He managed to find it behind. He took it with him. He jumped again and succeeded. He tries to find the portal, but he couldn't find one. So he took his obsidian and built another portal. Then he used the flint and steel. He made it back. He returned to the overworld, finding him in a birch forest. So, he located the stronghold by using Eye of Enders. He threw one, but couldn't find the location. He threw another one, and there is the location. The Eye of Ender dropped, and he proceeded to follow the location. To follow all the Eye of Ender's locations. And he does that to locate the stronghold and to the end where the natural spider is located. Tries to find the stronghold. He uses the diamond. He uses the ice element to dig. He uses more 64 iron fingers to keep him trapped in his location. He ran out of an Eye of Ender. He uses more of Eye of Enders. He eventually uses all of his Eye of Ender, but he still has extras and uses them. went on to use more of his Eye of Enders to locate the stronghold. Hungry, he starved and ate his cooked meat. He's no longer hungry. Then he continued to use his eyes to locate the current location. Knowing he's going out at sea, he places the boat and goes and boards it. He uses another Eye of Ender and goes to its current location. Spots a cave below and keeps on using his Eye of Ender to track down his current location. However, he fell into the cave and proceeds to climb back up. He began to use bedrock instead of obsidian as he knows he's running out of it. And began to use another Eye of Ender. He ran out of Eye of Enders and took another one. Then he proceeded to follow it. The Eye of Ender was, I think he's changed. He's thinking that the Eye of Ender was changing directions where it's not. And yes, it's changing directions. Finding another seaway, he takes another spruce boat and heads off to the Eye of Ender. And then he proceeds to run towards the current location. He keeps on following the location of the Eye of Ender. He notices he's in a dark forest, and he better hope he does not return to the woodland mansion that he was in. An Eye of Ender useless. He ran out of Eye of Enders again. And so he began to use more Eye of Enders until it drops to the bottom. He grabs it and began using more Eye of Enders. He knew he had to get past that wall. And so he began to climb. He keeps mining and mining and mining. And he keeps on using his bedrock. So, he uses bedrock instead. And he does that to avoid falling into the bottom. Then, he continues to use his Eye of Enders. He fell again and began to use more of his bedrock. Beginning to use, he unfortunately fell again. How many times do I have to use my bedrock? Says XTarantulaX in anger. He made it out and began using his 7 Eye of Enders. keeps on using and using and using his Eye of Enders. But he eventually used them up. He began using every more of these Eye of Enders, tracking its current location. He became hungry again, so he took his beat. No longer hungry, he found a village and this could be the current location of his stronghold. But he was wrong. He's completely starving and gets his beef. He began to use his Eye of Ender again. Later, he found another village. He could find the stronghold. He was wrong, yet again. He found another village. Could it be where the could it be where the stronghold is located? He found it. And it's time to dig down. And so he began digging down. Eventually, he found a stronghold. There, he found an abandoned chest with a diamond in it, which greatly resembles the ice element. He searches for the portal, nowhere to be found. He finally found the portal, but something isn't right. There is no corruption crystal, and that's because there is an illusion aura not corrupted, and it remains guards the portal to the end. You fight the illusion aura. He tries to fight back, and now you fight back against the illusion aura's evocation abilities. The illusion aura corners you.
I'm in my corner.
The illusion aura has cornered me, and I have to fight back. And so, XTarantulaX fought back from the illusion aura. When the illusion aura is gone, he begins to activate the portal. With his Eye of Enders, he safely makes his way up to the portal and places them down. He went into the end, and he saw the last corruption crystal, the source of the corruption. It stands on top of the end tower, and guarding it is an unnatural end spider, who was the one who broke all the elementals apart. The beacon, located in the middle, is a reactor that serves as the end crystal's power source. And the reactor must be destroyed first before killing the end spider and destroying the end crystal. The overworld is finally mine. Mine. Oh, no it isn't, you foolish ender spider. What? No! 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 You've ruined everything. Now it's your turn to die. Any last words, X? Oh yeah? I've got 2 words for you. You die. What? Ow! And the two engaged in a fight, trying to push each other off the tower. But nothing seems to work for the ant spider. And so on, the spider fell into the bottomless pit. However, he realized that he can climb up back to the tower. But this time, he didn't. You die! No! They keep fighting and fighting and fighting to the very end. Until the ant spider is defeated. How dare you destroy my destiny! Understand. Help, Enderman! And the ant spider is gone. Goodbye, corruption. And so, XTarantulaX saves the world from the corruption. And as he mutters the word, I've won. He suddenly returned to the spawn point where he and the illusioner fought. And so he went out. And then later he would purchase a mansion, save an elf girl from those isolated, and there's a third part coming soon. And thank you all for your support, for helping me gain 100 subscribers. And you hope to get me 1,000 of them. That way I can create my live stream. And it's my destiny. So I hope you enjoy my story, guys. Take care, stay safe, peace out, and as always, let's get things blocky in XTarantulaX Minecraft Adventure.